Accountability. Accountability separates the wishers in life from the action takers that care enough about their future to account for their daily actions. Author unknown. The way I feel about accountability is it's very, very important, but it's highly overlooked and very, very often not implemented. When you're dealing with when you set goals for yourself, big goals, or you put a grand task in front of you, there's gonna be obstacles. There's gonna be things that you're gonna face that's gonna make it hard for you to accomplish those tasks or those goals. So there's gonna be times where you just want to give up, when you want to quit, when you want to walk away, and if there's no one really there to hold you accountable, walking away, giving up, or quitting becomes a lot easier. And that's what accountability does. It makes it harder for you, or it stops you, or it's that second barrier of you giving up. And that's what we try to enforce and promote and, suggest with the people that we work with, that you must and you should find an accountability partner so you can definitely get your goals done, get your goals accomplished, and move forward constantly. And usually how and the accountability relationship works with a partner or a group is basically, you find somebody you trust, you respect, and you can count on to, get into a contract. There is an actual accountability contract that we're going to upload into this part of the program. And what you're basically saying and what you're committing to and what you're asking your accountability partner to commit to is, to stand there with you as you go along this journey and to hold you accountable on tasks that you put in front of yourself that work you towards that big end goal. I suggest at least a one call. I would prefer meeting face to face. If you can meet with that person face to face a week, that's awesome. That's like the most ideal way to do it, is just go ahead and set up a face to face once a week, coffee, lunch, a dinner, however you can do it. Meet with your accountability partner, and you just usually how it works is you tell them how your week went, some of the troubles, roadblocks, successes, and things you may have not accomplished, and talk about some of the things that got in your way, and they give you feedback. And criticism is okay, encouragement obviously, and you kind of outline what you're going to do for the week coming up. And that's pretty much how the accountability partnership or relationship works. And again, I highly recommend that you find someone you can trust and respect, someone who's willing to commit, and someone who's willing to be honest with you and straightforward with you. And this is a big part of our coaching program, because we like to give people that we that's built into our program. We become that person for our coaching students and our coaching clients. Again, I would definitely recommend that you do a face-to-face, and if the face-to-face isn't available, try to do a video call, like a Hangout or a FaceTime if you guys got Apple, and use those tools because I feel like if you're looking at someone face-to-face, it's kind of hard to squirm and avoid like real, you can see like what's really going on with the person. So if they can kind of see if you're BSing, if they're looking at you in the face, and that's what you want to see. And if you're serious about your goals, you want somebody to be like, hey, look, man, I feel like you could have done this, and that. I feel like, you had the time, and, whatever the distractions were, I think you let them kind of get in front of you this week. And if you want to stay on track to get your goal accomplished at the time that we're looking at, then you need to kind of double up next week, cut back on the distractions, and get back moving forward. And these are kind of conversations, and coming from somebody you respect and trust, they will affect you, and then it's going to feel good when you get into the meeting and you've completed all your tasks. You've done everything you said you was going to do. You went above and beyond what you said you was going to do. And that's a great conversation, and that's the conversation you want to get accustomed to having. And those are the type of things you want to have going on to moving you forward. And but if there's no accountability, if there's no real accountability, if there's no one telling you, or someone waiting for you or expecting you to do something, then it's easy to fall off. And also, I mean, outside of just an accountability partner, or a group that you can join, there's groups and stuff like that out there that you can join as well. But you can look to your family, your situation. You know what I mean? That's your children, or your personal goals, and like who you want to be and the lifestyle that you want to have should also be holding you accountable. Like, every time you have to go into a job that you're not excited about, or every time you have to send your child to a school that you're not excited about, or every time you have to deny, or you're not able to do something for yourself or something for your family or someone that you care about, because there's not the time or the money or whatever, those things are also there to hold you accountable. Like, look, this is not the life you want for yourself. This is not the person who you want to be. This is not the neighborhood or the situation you want your child in. So, that's also there to hold you accountable. And that's like personal accountability. But sometimes we get caught up and comfortable in just the day-to-day life happening. We can kind of drown that out. That kind of becomes drowned out. So you need that outside influence as well. And, to kind of push you forward. And that's what accountability is all about for us. And that's why we stress it. And it's a very big deal in our program.